I think of paradigms as your mindset, what you believe and what you say to yourself. And I can say that for 38 years, I had a paradigm that was negative and harsh toward myself and felt very unworthy of anything in life, felt unworthy to have good things happen to me.
Thank you for sharing that. And you know what? Speaking to different individuals, especially women, I found that that's such a common, almost like a default, that if you don't realize that you're doing that, it's almost impossible to get out. And it's so imprisoning. And I know that I had a share of mine too, so I can completely relate to that part. So tell us a little bit about how did you find out that you were carrying that? What happened?
Yeah, I was in my 30s when I first came across that term unworthy, and I knew that it applied to my heart. And I worked really hard counseling, reading books, journaling, all the things. I worked so hard to overcome that feeling about myself. But to be honest, until my divorce last year, I was unable to shake it.
So when you say shake it, was it maybe the situation which is a difficult situation that kind of catapult you towards opening up a better understanding, getting out of a tell me about that.
Absolutely. It was situational. I had a hard time in my marriage. I loved my husband very, very much and wanted nothing more than for him to love me back. And that was not something that he was capable of giving to me. And I internalized that just like I did when I was a teenager and I felt like my dad didn't approve of me. And just like I did when I had an abusive boyfriend in high school, all of those things, I internalized it. And until I was out of that situation, honestly, I could not overcome it. I knew in my head what I needed to do. I knew all the things. Therapy, I had done all of the work, but
Right.
until I got out of that toxic relationship, series of toxic relationships, I could not shake it.